fact, it's just a very deep lurk for xvero.
And xvero might have to come huge here as Jemkin eventually goes down to the trade. 2 kills on the side of Bleed, trying to open up the site. They're wary of a potential lurk, but they want to get into the site first. They want to clear it, and xvero doesn't land the first shot, eventually gets it. Will just buy time. Now his teammates will be able to peek back out. Elmimore over by drop. Does he reset? The Prowler tags onto Rutla. It actually gets the bite, and he loses vision. Quick push onto B site. Yay, not able to quite land that shot. Flips eventually getting traded out, but xvero is there with the Outlaw. Jemkin wanting to make sure they get at least the spike down, and xvero right now, he's already cleared out the A side. Baby door opened as well. That allows him to continue to put pressure all the way around as xvero's picked up this Odin.
Yeah, they've read this really nicely. I'm not sure if they're going to be ready.
Oh, the timing's a little quick. xvero just lets it pass. He lets his footsteps be heard, though, as he tries to chase through. However, Estrella now on the second lurk all the way around. Jemkin, his job is just to buy time. They have no idea that there could be a second. The spike diffuser is killed, and it's only Retla left alive for Bleed. What a setup in the post plant by RRQ. And the jump back gets the peak. It's just a jiggle on both sides. Retla, too many things to consider. He also has to potentially worry about saving this Vandal. Gets the kill. He can't get out in time. That's another double lurk all the way out from the A side. Zest has no idea. RRQ is working this map like it's just their home ground. And now spamming through the smoke. Gets planted for a mound. There is just no way Bleed can get a grasp. Running into the arms of Flips as he gets yet another kill against Ye.
Good luck, Scary.
He'll try to fight his way out of this. Oh, not even Scary's getting out of this one. That's as you've called it. They'll start to dump their ultimates, and it's going to be an operator hold for Sarah, but he has no backup. He's going to get swarmed. He's ready for the jump. He's ready for the blast back. And finally, the showstopper from Ye, not taking any chances, but it's still a 3v4 for Bleed. And you wonder, is that showstopper going to find its value? Everyone tucked into these corners on the Viper's pit. Darion trying to figure out where does he spam. I mean, there's just so many angles to be holding. None of them lined up on a singular line. And it should start to pique Bleed's curiosity that not a single member can be spotted. Prowler's out to start the approach. The Haunts are coming in on both sides, but nobody spotted still just yet. Estrella finds the first target. It's on to Ye. And suddenly, a 2v4 into the opponent's Viper's pit. It just does not seem sensible to chase out. Coming in from Jemkin, he finds Darion as he tries to backstep. The possibilities of that B crunch. Very well aware of this. The Prowler right away, but Bleed just holds the left trigger. Ye will get 1 kill, but it's not going to be enough. B site now broken open, and Flips. Does he have a timing? They start to really separate their angles here as Flips catches Darion from behind. He's coming back to help cover Baby Door as well. Estrella gets 1 kill, and Flips watching for anyone else left alive. Scary, is he aware that Flips has returned to stairs? He's going to peek for it, and there's that poison cloud. Scary also trying to use his own smoke to try to creep in. He's trying to let him know that he's already gotten into the site. He's going to push forward, but Flips is still ready for it. And once again, just Retla, last one alive. Bleed cannot catch a grasp.
This swap is working a treat so far, and Jemkin just winning out over Scary.
Yeah, there's that crossfire through the toxic screen. They get a sight of it, and they'll just spray him down. And despite the Uso dump, Bleed just cannot gain control early on in the round on any of these so far. The 10 first rounds of Lotus.
Yeah, and you still have a Nightfall here for Elmimore, so this A-hold, Ye trying to play close to the door, trying to see if he can play some counter to this ult that might come through. A lot of times teams are going to do it, but he's actually going to lead with the Prowler first, and then they're going to change direction, maybe over towards B once again. They've been doing this so many times to great effect.
Yeah, then the Nightfall into B. I mean, they know that Bleed was prepared for this with the Util dump on Rubble, so they're just holding on to that. Still a 1-for-1 trade, and Jemkin just clears the site. xvero's holding the angle just in case, but now they won't even take the chance. They'll go all the way to C site. RQ is here trying to make sure that they get a clean win today against Bleed Esports. And they may not even drop a round at this straight as they clean B site once again. Not the ones of the good kind. Retla being pressured. He saw the decay, so he thinks he has a chance. But Jemkin is just on fire off the gate. And he goes out for a crouch swing as well. The double, the teamwork for RRQ. And then they back off. They've lost audio. They don't want to just barrel in without information. The overheating RRQ just not present today, unfortunately for Bleed. And now Bleed slowly re-clearing the areas, but it's just the crossfires. They know Bleed, They are just starving for information. RQ waits for it, and they will be rewarded once again.
What are you supposed to do? I mean, Scary's going to have to pull off another one of those just miraculous clutches. It feels like Ye's trying to come to help him. From there, okay.
Okay, I mean, Jemkin was kind of predicting it, but
A.
that is a spike down. Now 45 seconds. xfero's ready for it, but he's still walking. Now a 2v2. Scary holds on to it, and Ye knows the lurk is coming to clear out Waterfall. Now it's a quick flood in from rotating door from Ye, but he gets kind of stuck. Not much room to jiggle as that door's closing on him. And now the pit used to cover baby door. Heaven still slightly open for Bleed's retake. Estrella now on the lurk. Does he go for a peek out? He does. A little too far out. Scary's waiting for it. He knows that RQ's been winning these rounds thanks to the deep lurks and the late lurks. Now just to bounce out away from that lockdown. Scary looking for a timing. We're going to see the detains come in. Darian starts to push in. The Viper's pit has to go down off of that death. The Prowler, they know that Scary's still here, so RQ wants to push out. They want to clear this out first. They're trying to get back in. Elmimore can't, so it's all up to xFero. He can't get the spam through the wall. And that will be the second round for Bleed as we finish the first half. Use the paranoia. He's going to use it to try to counter out. He actually catches A on the entry as well. And then the toxic screen comes up. There's the decay. He does find himself in the middle of a drop, but Darian just cannot go and continue on to a second kill. You've still got the Killjoy. xFero over on the C side. Immediate backup from Waterfall. From Flipstrider as well. Now a reset on both sides. Bleed, faking the rotate. Now Elmimore, he wants to know. He hears the shot. Good timing for that haunt.
Yeah, it's so nice to get that in there. And just waiting for this. Our two players now sliding over for RRQ. The door to fake the C hit.
Again.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be another attempt towards B.
Yeah, but xFero's still holding that angle. He doesn't hear anything just yet. And look at this. I mean, RQ, they're all just hiding themselves until they know for certain where they want to go for the retake. Now they'll hear the plant.
Just play for trades, yeah.
Elmimore's a little too low, so RQ just letting the plant go, but in fact, Bleed might be overthinking this a bit as they want to try to dwindle the numbers, but it's just too many members. The reloads come in, and now a jump peek and a double, and xFero still stabilizes for the second. Doesn't want to waste time on the reload, and now the cutoff on the backup as well from the rotation. RRQ perfectly pressuring the weak points of Bleed.
And you've still got some KJ util.
Oh,
He's going to have the info, hearing all these footsteps outside of the door, but going to play it safe.
Okay.
Wait for the rest of the team to get there. The right move for sure. Flips being aware of any lurks, but there are none to be had. All three members of Bleed are right there. And that is a great paint shells.
And the spam comes through the wall as well. I love the delayed paint shells. Make sure that they have to eat the damage at the very least, but the spam helps pick up the kill. And now just down to two members. I mean, a 4v3, maybe Bleed. They had a shot, but now just Darian and Retla, neither at full health. The Outlaw creeping up against him as well. Jemkin will get one, and Retla gets two. Can he get a third? He gets it! This spot and Bleed. Can the miracle happen again? No, it will be Estrella that shuts it down. An absolute masterclass of a 13-2 scoreline. Covered, he will be spotted by the turret if he goes any further. For the time being, Spike Plant still hasn't happened. Elmimore dancing on top of the bridge, but that's a double kill for Bleed. Scary and Ye one each, but an immediate answer back from Jemkin and xFero. Now a 3v2 in favor of Bleed. You still don't have the Spike planted. Wingman being sent out. Flips, he knows that they just have to play for time, but dropping the screen to make sure they can cover for Wingman. It's going to be Bleed. Looking strong in the pistol, only 25 HP and a dream for Jemkin. Creeping forward.
This is so tough.
Yeah, I mean, they are spread out across, and on that first sight, Retla will get it. Greens, this is going to be a drone that finds a lot of information. They're aware of it. Jemkin sees the spot as well. He's ready for it, so he gets the advantage over Ye. They dodge all the flashes as they're swarming over the site, and now the spike has been dropped to Zest. Once again, trying to go for the tap. He gets picked off from long range. Elmimore with another kill. Scary answers back, but it's still a 2v4. Spike down inside the site. And Elmimore creeps forward off of that toxic screen, and he's ready for the quick two-tap. 4 kills for Elmimore. Up and Bleed, they're going to dash in, and Ye is caught in all this util. He already took so much damage on the way in. There is a trade. The Killjoy now taken down, and Scary already holding the angle under the one-way. Wingman being sent for that Spike plant. It gets taken down. Spike now stranded
30 seconds
right
left.
outside of the B plant zone. Retla in a tied 1v1. Jemkin eliminates him. Now a stabilized 3v3. Recon spends a little extra time. 20 seconds. Shock dart out to delay the plant even further. All three members of RRQ have arrived on the scene. It's a quick kill for Elmimore. Scary answers back. You have to stick the plant. Elmimore takes out Scary, and he's gonna get the triple. Yay on the outside. This is gonna be crucial for RRQ to be able to try to clear that out. Scary will get one kill onto Elmimore. Now Thrash already expended. Scary holding on close inside the pit and back. Starts back out. Yay getting one kill. He gets traded out immediately, but the pit still stays alive. Scary's outside of it. He dives back in. He is all over the spike as RRQ cannot find an approach. Bleed finally stabilizing and resetting the round score as Estrella just waits to see if he can get a couple more kills. The Cred situation very healthy on the side of RRQ. He wants to do some damage, try to get up to that Viper's pit. He'll get a couple extra points for it.
Yeah, this is pretty well drawn up by Scary. The Scary wins them this round.
Tree in from Ye. No kills just yet, but Darren will find one on a swivel right outside of that toxic screen, and they are trying to take so much space, and they will be rewarded so far, but Elmimore just drops out a nest all of a sudden, and now Bleed surrounded. They cannot catch this Sova on the side of RRQ. Recon destroyed, but a 3v3 off in the hands of Jemkin. And surely Bleed, they don't want to peek out into this, but Elmimore so close, Zest has no idea. He has been creeping up. There's the pit. How are you going to defend this post plant? The peek out from Scary. Tap hasn't happened yet, but Scary knows that there's more than one member. Another 4K for Elmimore. Spike still stranded inside the site, and Ye realizes where it came from. He'll go for the clear. Elmimore trying for a trade, gets one. Now the lockdown. Spike still stranded, mind you, so Bleed, they have to have an answer. If they're gonna back out, they're gonna start to run out of time as Elmimore just sends the Hunter's Fury, wants to make sure that they can stay inside, and the lockdown will be destroyed.
Oh, I thought for a second there he might have missed it. Oh, Jemkin as well with the operator, gonna take down Retla.
Yeah, this is one heck of a reset on this round, as now you have to creep in towards that off. And Ye, he did spot him on that swing around the corner, but not able to land the headshot.
10 seconds left.
Scary will do his best, but as you mentioned, a crucial round that they need to win, and time is running out. RRQ just has to stay alive to get their 5th round win in the first half.
Oh,
and they read this as well. The push onto Tube, the spray down for Xfero. RRQ is just leaps ahead of Bleed in this best of 3 so far. It looked like things might stabilize a bit, and Zest will do his best to do so. But Elmimore now all the way up to 18 kills in the first half. Nearly 2 kills per round for the Sova of RRQ.
And they stopped the plant too to make matters worse.
Yeah, it's stranded once again. How many times have we seen this in this first half? As Retla, he'll creep forward, and he expects it. Yeah, that's a triple, high, low, left, right, it's everywhere. Back out, respect the toxic screen, but what in the world? The Hunter's Fury catches Retla, seemingly inside the tube, now pushing past into Snowman. Ye will try to open up the site. They need to get the spike down. They've dawdled for so many rounds, and again the spike is dropped in the middle of the site. Lockdown activated. Ye stranded in the middle of it. No exit whatsoever. There is no room in the corner. That is too much distance for you to escape, and eventually you will be detained inside your own pit. Flips trying to run in. He spots one. He knows he's just buying time for his teammates to come back in. Xfero gets one. Pit drops. Where is Ye? Xfero tapping the spike. Doesn't quite see him yet. He expects it. But Ye, a couple times in the past as well, where you just plant Jemkin and then it's the main force elsewhere. They're happy to put their duelist on the lurk.
And Jemkin hoping to outduel Retla. Retla, though, tucking himself in behind the box. Still Jemkin gets the better of him.
Yeah, just on that second shot. Bounces right up to the head. Now Scary reads that it's been the lurk in mid. He's going to push out, but look at this. RRQ recognizing that it might be a push out, and Scary can't land the first shot. So crucial. If he could have gotten just one kill, even backing out, allowing for his teammates to pinch, but no, it will be the death. And now a 4v2 advantage for RRQ.
That's a heartbreaker.
Oh, the ayahs come out.
There it is. There's the ayah.
Oh, man.
Ayah.
Well, at least a double team here. No, they're going to split up. Darion just checking for mid. Zest spots one. Now they've been spotted. RRQ trying to see if the other one's gone the flank around, and the Dizzy sent out, but it's closer than Zest thinks, and they just cannot get the pinch. The reload, and it's the shock dart. Absolutely silent on the A site. The Nano Swarms have been cleared out by the Shock Dart. Jemkin gets the first kill far away all the way to the back corner, and the Mosh pushes him out. Retla at least trades for one.
This is crazy. This is working so well. Ye just walks into Elmimore's guns.
Thinks he just has to clear screens first, sure, but it's too many angles for you to clear alone. Ye goes down, and Bleed. It's a 10-4 scoreline. You don't have creds, but you feel like you need to claw your way back in on this anti-bonus. And they will not be able to. Darion will have to save this rifle.
I really felt like Bleed had a good read on this round. It felt like they were going to be able to contest this plant, but they never got confident. It just seems like, Jesus, Farrell. But they just never felt like they...
Takes away that initiator. Now Darion holding close. He sees the gun barrel. He's waiting for him to peek out. He's patient, and he will be rewarded. RRQ, couple of their tendencies, the weakness tendencies starting to show where they start to try to just answer back. They love to fight, and Bleed uses that against them.
Yeah, it's so funny, yeah. And it's also taking a page out of RRQ's book there. Flips was pushing that angle all the time in the previous half, and so they're saying, well, we can do that too. And now we've got these Guardians with these cracked aimers. Should be able to put them to good use, and they have so far. The real question is even with a 3v5, somehow, some way, you feel like RRQ is going to fight their way back into this.
I mean, especially looking at the hold right now from Bleed. Yeah, you're holding a bit of a crossfire, but it's within the site. You don't have really quick exits yet. Darion will be able to spot X-Feral first. They both get spotted, and Darion calls her back up. There's a crossfire, but it's an instant trade. And RRQ now only 2 members remaining. They will get the spike plant. 1 point towards that Thrash for Flips. He's up to 4. Now the flank coming in from Ye. You'd have Estrella wary of it. If he can get this kill and regroup in time, RQ might have a shot, but Ye misses the first shot. But he knows they have the numbers advantage. They just need to buy for time. Flips cleared out in the site. Now you can start to push and pull back in towards the site as you start the defuse tap for it. Estrella swings out, but he won't connect to the second. Anyone detained. Jemkin will go for the drop. Just trying to fake it out. Scary on the lurk out. He finds Estrella with his gun down, and it's going to be Jemkin now fighting for his life. The Hunter's Fury coming in. Elmimore catches one. Does he find another? No, he's instantly just going to have to buy for time. A quick pass through the toxic screen, and RRQ, a triple kill for Jemkin, and match point onto that nest. It's going to be given up by Elmimore, but he's back on the box. Jemkin now hiding on the side. Elmimore eventually gets traded. It's still a 3v3 as Bleed start to approach, but they can't quite clear Jemkin in time. It's a 1-for-1 trade. The pit still up, but it's going to be Estrella far back away from the site. He actually starts to creep in towards it, trying to hold close. This is absolutely unread by Bleed. They have no idea that he's still moved on into the middle of it, and Scare will find him in the last moment. But time is ticking away, and RRQ will get a 2-0 victory in their first match of week 2, getting another on the board.